Hello guys, I welcome you all at Molly Rock Poultry Farm. My name is Molly of Molly Rock Poultry Farm. Thank you so much for viewing, subscribing and liking my videos. If you are new on this channel, my dear, consider subscribing, clicking on the notification bell such that you don't miss any video that we upload. In today's video, I've come to share with you how you can avoid the bad smell at your farm, how you can avoid house flies at the farm, and how you can live in a healthy place. Because this business of our neighbors complaining all the time that the place is smelling, the birds are shouting, making noise for them. Let's try to see how we can solve it, because it is affecting very many people outside there. Pozi gwe wenna ali eyo ng'oyagala mmere ya nkoko, oyagala mmere ya mbizi, mmere ya nte, mmere ya mbuzizo, jangu kuba Lukindi Poultry and Animal Feeds bakuguze emmere, bakutabulire emmere. Enkoko zo zaakona, zaagaana okubiika, embizi zo zaakona, zaagaana okukula, jangu bakutabulire buli kisolo kyonna, mmere ya nkoko, mmere ya mbuzi, mmere ya nte, mmere ya mbizi, buli kimu bakirina. Jangu kuba Lukindi Poultry and Animal Feeds. Basangibwa Busega mu Kibumbiro near Samona Factory. Ennamba z'essimu zeezo 0752720672. Be ba Lukindi Poultry and Animal Feeds we bali okuwa buli kimu kye weetaaga okuliisa enkoko zo, okuliisa ebisolo byo, because it is affecting very many people outside there. Yes, if you are on this channel, my name is Molly. Consider subscribing, like the video and share it. Yes, so today, how can we avoid house flies? How can we avoid the bad smell at the farm? My dear, we have very many people who are having this challenge at their farm. The place nga wawunya okufa obufi. Here is the solution. The first solution is make sure that there is no water which is poured in the poultry house. If the poultry house is leaking, try your level best and avoid that leakage in the poultry house. If the drinkers are the problems, my dear, get those drinkers which cannot pour water in the poultry house. Get jerry cans. Jerry cans are good for the mature birds. The cocks. These cocks are very stubborn. So instead of spending a lot of money treating coccidiosis, treating fall typhoid, fall cholera, my dear, try your level best and save that money by not allowing your house to become wet. Let the house, the poultry house, be dry all the time. Once the poultry house is dry, you'll be preventing very many diseases like fall cholera, fall typhoid, even coccidiosis. Then, for the case of house flies, once these seed droppings and the coffee husks are mixed with water, automatically it attracts the house flies. You'll be seeing house flies in the poultry house once that litter gets contact with water. So try your level best and avoid wetness in the poultry house. Now, how are you going to prevent it apart from pouring water in it? Now use ash. You know ash, a voo, and charcoal dust. Some of these things you get it free of charge. Once you clean your poultry house very well, sprinkle charcoal dust around the poultry house on the floor. If not charcoal dust, ash. You are more evu, mansamu evu. This ash or charcoal dust, it will help to prevent the spread of infections, and it will avoid multiplication of some germs. They get broke, and it will help to prevent the bad smell in the poultry house. Again, it helps to prevent the wetness in the poultry house. There are some places nga zili kumpi nearby the swamps nga baby ba wet all the time. For people who are having such places, try to build your poultry house when it is raised a bit. Obizimbire wagguluko bibenga tebiri ku ttaka, tebitudde ku ttaka, such that you prevent that poultry house from wetness. But if that wetness is brought by water in the poultry house, you can sprinkle ash or charcoal dust. Sprinkle ash or charcoal dust whenever you clean the poultry house. Lwomala mansamu evu lwomala okuyonja kikuute bulungi, kiyonje bulungi, kyere bulungi, kigwemu kasasiro. You kumansa the vu and charcoal dust. Again, it helps to prevent the wetness in the poultry house. There are some places nga zili kumpi nearby the swamps nga baby ba wet all the time. For people who are having such places, try to build your poultry house when it is raised a bit. Obizimbire wagguluko bibenga tebiri ku ttaka, tebitudde ku ttaka, such that you prevent that poultry house from wetness. But if that wetness is brought by water in the poultry house, you can sprinkle ash or charcoal dust. You get it? So, my dear, let's do not disturb our neighbors. Banange baneighbor nabo tubabalemuko ku magezi, tubawe n'ekitiibwa, tuleke batawaanya kubamalako mirembe. Tewali nsonga lwaki you have a farm with a bad smell. Some of the things we can do with and avoid it. There is no need of buying ash, there is no need of buying charcoal dust. We always prepare food. We always use charcoal. We always use firewood. Agamanda genku nago ogakola okusekula n'ogakolamu charcoal dust n'omansa mu kiyumba. These house flies which always come at your farms, they are attracted by that bad smell. Ekiyumba buli kibeera nga kiwunya, kisikiriza ezo enswera okolaki okujja. And let's train ourselves that once you see that the poultry house is dirty, there is no need of waiting for another week to pass until you oyonje ekiyumba. Most during wet seasons, during rain, bw'olaba nga kitobye kiyigizeemu kiyonje. And don't top. Some of us who have that business of topping on the old litter, no, you take a obupya kungulu. My dear, your birds will die. The other ammonia stukeri, ekyo ekibugumu kisitukayo eri ekiyingira enkoko zaffe ne zirwala. Avoid that. Don't top on the old litter. Remove the old litter, bring in the new one. And don't put much litter. Kikole omufaliso. Ateekamu obukuta obutonotono obumala enkoko bwe zisobola okuba nga zitakulako. You get? So avoid these house flies, avoid the bad smell. Some of you who are having big farms, you have a challenge. nti oli ajja kweganya okuyonja ekiyumba omwezi guwere myezi 2 myezi 3 bikiyumba kibisi otuuke nga ne bw'olinnya wakola ki wagonda olw'okuba weeganya ogamba enkya ne luyitawo tomorrow ne luyitawo tomorrow. My dear, you are going to cause problems to your birds. Nazo zennyini zituuka ekiseera nga tezinoonya we zisula nga tezirabawo ne zibeera stressed because of the environment they are living in. Let's try to practice good hygiene at our farms in order to avoid the bad smell, in order to avoid house flies. Because once these house flies come in your garden, in your farm, there will be spread of very many diseases. Ate ensolo tezijja wacaafu. Zijja wantu wacaafu. Tezisobola kujja nga si wacaafu. Tezijja wantu watali wacaafu. Zijja wacaafu. Enswera zijja wacaafu. So let's avoid them. And once the poultry house is dirty, kitegeeza even newaka wajja kuba wacaafu. Yes. So you end up treating the human beings as well as chicken. Expenses zibeera. So let's try our level best and practice good hygiene. So for people who are living in urban areas, I have my neighbors, immediate neighbors, get yeri kumpi. Naye she never complained about my birds. For those who have birds which make noise, eddagala lirino. Enkoko ezo mwe muziguroominga nga zikola noise. One day I visited one of my outgrower, Hajat. Bwe mugenda mu ezo video. Omanyi enkoko okubanga za ddembe. Tewali ebuukabuuka, tewali zeerumaaluma, tewali zikola ki. Because naye yennyini omuntu azeekwatiramu mukkakkamu. So, these people who are working in the birds, they matter a lot. They determine a lot how these birds will be behaving. Empisa. So we have people nga ye bw'aba bayingira mu kiyumba ky'enkoko, bifeeders abikubakubawo, bidrinkers abikubakubawo, ogusawo gw'obukubakubawo, enkoko ne zimanyiire yembeera kubuuka kudduka kubuuka. So once you groom your birds like that, either they will grow when they are stubborn, like you, who is keeping the birds. Once you enter the poultry house and you just bang things, bang the drinkers, bang the feeders. They will grow up when they are used to that. Ngabimanyi kuwogana. So jakusanga zibuka bubusi, ziduka budusi, zegoba bwegobi. So let's be come to these birds. Tuleke ziwoganiza bintu ate. Nabagambye training naye ate okutraining yetegera kuyingira mu kiyumba n'okubakuba agantu. I have a stubborn boy here, my son. He had that behavior. Nga bwayingira alabika nga aba atyayo. He used to fear in the poultry house, mostly in the evening. But once he goes there to pick the drinkers in the evening, he used to move while shouting, singing, because of that fear. Kati ye nga amanyi bw'ayimba ajja kuba tewali kisobola mmukwatako. Naye kye namanya yali atya kubanga I talked with him ne mugamba lwaki obeera owoggana. Ngamba he explained to me. So naye some people tebabikola nno olw'okubabula sometimes abamu beeganya abalala they don't mind about what they are doing. Tebalowooza nti kiki genda kuvaamu ki, you get. So abalina ba neighbors nga they are complaining about the birds shouting, making noise for them. Groom them when they are still young. Tezijja kuwoggana. For me, you can come here oyinza n'okulwawo okumanya nti ndina enkoko. There are some people they come here and ask me, Molly, where are the birds? Where is the farm? Mu butuufu nga farm tagikola ki? Tagiraba. Naye nga wemala okuyingiza lw'olaba nti waliwo farm era waliyo n'enkoko. Teziwoggana. Okujjako empanga ku makyawo nga bukyanga bwe mbimanyi how those males behave in the morning. Awo olw'olya nga zikolakola effujjo zeegobagoba. Naye bwe zimala okusetolinga, So everything tulina biguroominga, buli kimu tulina kitereeza nga bukyali. Enkoko zitereeze, ekyumba ky'enkoko. My dear, there is no formula for cleaning the poultry house. There is no formula for that. We don't have these things some of these things are not written in books. Tewayagenda kugamba nti wandiika munnange ekyumba ky'enkoko tukiyonja buli lwa mukaga. No, please. It's you. Kyeteekemu kye bayita discipline. Kimanye nti enkoko zirina okuyonjebwa ekyumba buli lwe kiddugala. Now you are going to ask me, Molly, what if I clean that poultry house within 1 week and it becomes wet just within a few days? Yes. Clean it again. Why? If you ignore to clean it, you are going to cause diseases. You are going to, you are going to lead your birds get infected by different diseases, coccidiosis, fall typhoid, fall cholera. So once you see that it is wet, it is that, clean it to avoid infections. So tuleke kweganya, let's love what we are doing. Tuleke kuweza ntugenda kujjamu bujja ssente naye nga tetukola bye tulina kukola. You get? So, my dears, at my farm I don't have bad smell, I don't have house flies, I don't have noise. At the beginning, my first batch on this farm, zawogana, that is the truth. The more you do this thing, the more experience you get. Kubanga I made my research nenonyeza lwaki zino enkoko zibuukabuuka. Lwaki ziwogana? Bwe nakimanya ne ngamba, oh, so this is how I have to treat them. And I have to treat them in such and such a way. And when the birds are not laying, mbawa this trick, you can serve your birds once if they are not laying. Give them enough food. Measure the feeds. Feed the birds wisely, my dear. Measure the feeds. Ziwa mulundi gumu. Oleke kubanga oyingirayo bwezibuuka, bweziyingirayo bwezidduka, bwezeeguba, bwezikanga. Zijja kukula nga zikakkamu. And two, zijja kukula nga zimanyi tulya ne tumala ne twebaka, ne tuwummulamu. So si kubeerawo nti buli kiseera buli lwe zinaakulaba kulya, buli lwe zinaakulaba kulya, buli lwe zinaakulaba kulya. Nze the first batch, kubanga I was like, nga bw'omanyi buli kiseera njagala nzirabeko, buli kiseera njagala nziribeko, nkyekingeko akasente kange wa wenkatadde, nga almost every 1 hour nga ngendayo. Kati ng'ate jjukira byo bisolo, buli lw'ogendayo zaagala kulya, buli lw'ogendayo zaagala kulya, buli lw'ogendayo zaagala. Kati ne zikula nga ziri stubborn. Buli kiseera kutambula, buli kiseera. In fact, ne zisalabako ku nkoko zaabwe nga zeebase. Nga buli kiseera lw'otuukayo ziba ziyimiridde, bwe zikulaba ziyayana kujja, bwe zikuba laavu zaalina nnyingi, I don't know. Naye nga they were stubborn. Ng'empanga zibuuka, nga like, So, ne mmanya, zino training ze tubeera tugendagendamu. Nange oli yampa amagezi. Nenkigezesa munnange kyankoledde. Era osobola okujjana n'obuuza enkoko ziruwa nga toziraba. Tewali noise, tewali smell, tewali house flies. Otuukawo nga wakakkamu. Era some people, they don't believe that I have chicken inside. Naye bandaba magi, bandaba kuyisaawo bwana, bandaba kuyisaawo mmere ya nkoko, oba beebuuza ngiriisa biki. They don't make noise. Even the neighbors, I have never got any neighbor complaining about the noise of my birds. So even you who is watching me, you can do it. You can use the same tactics. Obukodyo bwenkozesa bukozesa. Tolina kyofiirwa ng'ennyumba yo y'enkoko yo tewunya. Tolina kyofiirwa ng'enkoko tezikoze noise. Tolina kyofiirwa ng'ewakaawo tewali nswera oba nga ku faamu yo tewali nswera. Let's try it and we shall get good results. Once you maintain good hygiene, it will help you to prevent the bad smell, to prevent the infections at the farm, in your birds. and it will help you to be in a healthy place. Even we people, we need good hygiene. The same applies to birds. So let's practice good hygiene. Let's practice good hygiene in order to avoid such problems at the farm. Then I love you so much. Don't forget, at Molly Local Poultry Farm, we have the old chicks. We have 1 month chicks. We have fertilized eggs. We have each and everything about local chicken. We even train people about local chicken, how to vaccinate, how to mix the feeds, how to treat your birds, how to minimize the costs and maximize the profits at your farm. Molly Local Poultry Farm is found in Busega Chibumbiro near Costa Stage. We are in Kampala. So come and book with us. Come for training. Yes, Molly Local Poultry Farm. It is a small farm and it is growing every day. So far I have moved with this farm for only it's now only 1.5 years. And I am seeing where I'm going. So if I can, what about you who is watching me? You can. You get. So I love you so much. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Kindly support me with the supers. Kindly support me with the supers. Subscribe, share my videos, comment about the videos, share them, like. Never leave a video without giving it a like. I love you so much. Let's meet in the next video. Bye bye. Pozi gwe wenna ali eyo ng'oyagala mmere ya nkoko, oyagala mmere ya mbizi, mmere ya nte, mmere ya mbuzizo, jangu ku Alukindi Poultry and Animal Feeds bakuguze emmere, bakutabulire emmere. Enkoko zo zaakona, zaagaana okubiika, embizizo zaakona, zaagaana okukula, jangu bakutabulire buli kisolo kyonna, mmere ya nkoko, mmere ya mbuzi, mmere ya nte, mmere ya mbizi, buli kimu bakirina. Jangu ku Alukindi Poultry and Animal Feeds basangibwa Busega mu Kibumbiro near Samona Factory. Ennamba z'essimu zeezo 0752720672 be ba Alukindi Poultry and Animal Feeds we bali okuwa buli kimu kye weetaaga okuliisa enkoko zo, okuliisa ebisolo byo. Jangu obaguleko emmere y'enkoko, emmere y'embizi, emmere y'ebisolo we bali okuweereza.